I'm Brett.
I'm Wynn.
And that's my son. He's the #1 stunner, Wynn from Wynning Soccer.
Hit the follow button.
All the followers out there of Wynn have been asking for more access to Wynn. And we get a lot of comments on his YouTube, on his TikTok, on his Instagram, and they say, Wynn, you should do a podcast. And so here we are. We're answering what all the followers want. So Wynn, tell us how you feel about this first podcast.
I feel great. I'm very excited. Very excited to answer some questions. Very excited to ask Dad some questions.
So tell me about your excitement. What are you excited about?
Excited about answering questions, answering some comments, what you guys really want to know. I'm going to answer those. And yeah, let's get into it.
Well, that's a great idea. We can do a podcast where we're live and your followers can ask some questions to us. All right? And we can answer your followers' questions. It's a very good idea. It just came to me.
So guys, drop some comments. Comment down below. Any video, because we're going to go look at all the videos. What we should do on our next podcast, because that's coming up super soon. What questions do you have for me in the next podcast?
Wynn, so tell us a little bit about yourself. We all know you as a social media star. You're an amazing soccer player. You're super dedicated. You wake up at 6 a.m.
You guys might not know this. My mom's from England, my dad's from Chicago. But I was never born in those two places. I was never born in Miami either, where we live right now. I was born in St. Louis, Missouri. Not the best state, not the best city. But it's okay. I left when I was about 2 years old, and I came to Miami. And I absolutely love it here. I have a lot of friends. I had the best school, Miami Country Day. Thank you so much for the education and all that stuff. And I love soccer. I play every single day, like my dad said.
All right, so are you 4 or did you move when you were 4 or did you move when you were 2?
I mean, I don't really know, Dad. When did I move?
You were, I think, 3.5 when you moved. All right, but let's stay consistent here.
All right, stay consistent.
Okay? Now, why is St. Louis not a great city? You know, I did very well in St. Louis. We made a lot of friends in St. Louis. You know, I was actually sad to leave St. Louis. Why don't you like St. Louis?
It's quite chilly there, okay?
Yes.
It's like cold Palmer outside, okay? And it's just like there's no action there. Miami's just literally full of action. On the Worldly Wise lesson, the definition of Miami is action. Okay, action. There's so much stuff going on. There's so many cool people. In Missouri, I mean, I was only 3.5, according to my dad. I didn't know that many people, but I'm assuming that there's not the best, I'm not saying the best people, but not the most fun activities that you can do, unlike Miami.
Yeah, I mean, St. Louis is more of a conservative city, okay? A lot of people who live in St. Louis are from St. Louis. It's not a very diverse city like Miami, right? But it was a really good time there. We made a lot of great friends. Shout out to Matt Buchstaber in St. Louis, you know, and we're very fond of St. Louis. So,
100%.
So big up to the Lou.
Big up to the Lou.
Yeah. All right. So tell us about your family, your sisters, all right? You know, what you like to do, fun things you do on your phone. Tell us more.
All right. So, my family. I have 2 sisters, Remy and Nora. Go follow Glossy and Flossy, TikTok, Insta, and YouTube.
What's Glossy and Flossy?
Glossy and Flossy is this YouTube channel that my sisters have, Remy and Nora. It's about makeup. It's about whatever girls really like. That's the place for you. Okay, so I have 2 sisters, like I just said. I have 2 amazing parents, my dad and my mom. Thank you so much for them. They bring me to soccer every day. And thank you for Sherry for driving me to soccer.
Who's Sherry?
My nanny. Thank you so much. Best nanny. Best, okay? And my parents, my mom, Elise, and my dad, Brett, cousins, grandparents, and yeah, games I like playing on my phone. So there's this game called Block Blast. It's like a puzzle game. Then you have a FC Mobile, Chef Kiss.
What's the chef's kiss? When he blows a kiss after he cooks the spaghetti?
FaZe Rug has the thing when the food is super good.
Who's FaZe Rug?
FaZe Rug is a very famous YouTuber, 30 million subscribers.
How are you going to get 30 million subscribers?
Just wait and see. I'm only 9 years old. We're just starting.
Come on, pick up the pace, buddy.
Okay, and yeah.
We're now 2 years into your social media. Tell all your followers out there how it started.
Year of 23. We're in the playroom and we're thinking what we can do as a family. My dad said, how can I make some money? There's so many YouTubers. They're making a fortune out here. Mr. Beast, FaZe Rugler. So I told my dad, we should do a family YouTube channel. So my dad said, good idea.
What was the name of the YouTube channel?
All Eyes on Cheddar. Then we go to the Kissimmee, fly on a PJ, then we got picked up in a limo, and then we go to 3 water parks in one day. We gave everyone stickers.
What kind of sticker?
All Eyes on Cheddar on it. They have a QR code. He goes to our YouTube channel. What happened is that the channel was not doing well. So then my dad goes, let's see if my son Wynn can do this.
During all these events that we were filming, the All Eyes on Cheddar, I saw that Wynn was very outgoing on the camera, an amazing talker. Wynn was the star. And I said, let's do some videos of just Wynn.
Okay, so we do the videos and...
I want to take a step back for a second, though.
Yeah.
Okay? I want to let everybody know out there that I'm the kind of guy, okay, that when I go into something, I go all in. All right? I put all my chips on the table. Okay. When I decided to do the family YouTube channel, I wanted it to be a home run. And so what we did is we got these stickers that Wynn talked about, and the entire family went to Lincoln Road and we passed out stickers to strangers and we asked them to subscribe to our family YouTube channel. And so like that one subscriber would subscribe and then they'd forward it to one of their friends. And so we ended up getting about 1,000 subscribers within a very short amount of time. It was actually a really nice accomplishment for the entire family, right? To watch the subscriber growth grow.
We do All Eyes on Cheddar. My dad says, let's focus on Wynn. We do the long form videos and a masterpiece comes.
The first video that went viral was when you're sitting on your window, your bay window. Yes, it is.
When I'm sitting in what the mall called? Next to State of Kid upstairs.
No, buddy. The first...
Dad, yes.
Oh, when I asked you about who the MVP of the soccer was?
Super Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, but that really didn't go that viral. That went viral after the first video, which is when you leaned in, right? And you said, you know what, guys?
When I leaned in, that was the 1.2 mil.
You leaned in and you said, you know what, guys? Practice and dedication.
Practice
okay?
dedication.
If you want to be great at something, you have to practice. And you looked like you were like 4 years old. Even though it was only 2 years ago, you've grown a lot in 2 years, okay? And how you articulated that if you want to be successful in life, you have to practice and dedicate yourself, caught the attention of millions of people out there, okay? And that video, I'll never forget that day in my life because I was downstairs and Zoli posted the video, right? And we had never done this before. He posted it on TikTok, the practice and dedication video. And I'm sitting downstairs.
Viral.
And I saw 5,000 views. 25,000 views, 50,000 views, 250,000 views, 500,000 views in a couple hours. And I said, wow, I was right again, because I'm usually right. Wynn is the star. And that was the first video. And
okay.
At that point, what I did is, at that point...
No, don't mention the chip. Stop.
No. At that point, what I did is I changed the name of the YouTube channel
to Wynning Soccer
from All Eyes on Cheddar to Wynning Soccer. So all those subscribers, it was only probably a couple thousand at the time, but remember, we hustled for those couple thousand. I was passing out stickers for those couple thousand. We changed the name of the channel from All Eyes on Cheddar to Wynning Soccer. So Wynn picked up a couple thousand of our All Eyes on Cheddar followers, and then the channel completely took off. The TikTok took off. The YouTube channel took off, right? We can talk more on a future podcast about the Instagram and how that got shut down, and then how we started a new YouTube channel.
Matter of fact,
and in 4 months we have 65,000 subscribers. But keep going.
Okay, so that's all.
Butter.
Stuff. Okay, then we stop acting like a tough man.
Dog,
okay?
I am tough. Okay, wait till I tell people my story. Wow, we'll get 1 million subscribers overnight.
In his dreams.
I'm not ready for that yet, though.
So, we go to the one and
Put
only
on my sunglasses. Go on.
New York City.
Oh, that was fun.
That's where what dreams of green lights inspire you. Okay?
sings that?
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
No, Alicia Keys and
Hov.
Hov.
My phone.
Okay?
My phone.
Not Beyonce. Oh, Alicia Keys.
Okay. So then we go there, and we one and only see the two rivalries, the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks. So then we go there, and we sit in amazing seats.
Yeah.
We meet these nice people, and we watch. I was actually, matter of fact, crying because the Miami Heat were down, 20 at the half? 20?
They were down 10 to 20 points, and of course, Wynn's like, I want to leave. The Heat suck. I want to leave. I said, Wynn, you haven't been watching sports long enough. Okay?
So
we're here to watch our Heat play Jimmy Butler. Okay,
so then...
Before he left.
So then we go, and the Miami Heat win. Okay? And that road was actually to the final against the Denver Nuggets, but they bottled it like Tottenham Hotspurs, and they lose.
Okay, keep going. So tell us about the videos in that time in New York. You're getting to that really fun night.
So, that fun night.
Where did we go that day? Where did we go?
No, wait.
We went to the ice cream shop, ice cream museum.
We're in the car.
Yeah.
Looking at the TikTok.
This is the end of the evening after we had pizza over in Brooklyn.
Scroll. 100 followers like that. Ba. Okay?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah, so it was the next night after we posted that viral video where we saw the views go to 500,000 in one evening. And Wynn and I are in New York City. We went to the, what's the thing called where you jump in the air? The skydiving?
Sky Zone.
Went to Sky Zone.
No. iFly.
Went to iFly out in Yonkers. Shout out to DMX, Yonkers. All right. And Jada Kiss. And then we went to the Heat game. And then we went to the ice cream museum. Then we went to the Palais store in New York City. Then we had pizza out in Brooklyn. And when we're coming back in the Uber from having pizza out in Brooklyn, we see that video on TikTok again, getting more and more views. And now we see the followers going up and up and up. And we see like, this is Wynn's TikTok. This is the winning.soccer TikTok.
Winning soccer and winning.soccer.
We saw the followers go from like 4,000 to 5,000 to 6,000 to 7,000 to 8,000 to 10,000 to 20,000. And we have that video because I filmed Wynn. When Wynn goes like this, he means he kept refreshing his TikTok screen, all right, to see the followers continuing to increase, all right? And Wynn and I were having a blast watching it because we knew that we had something special. Wynn is very special. He's extremely charismatic, very friendly. He knows how to read the room. So when he's with adults, he knows how to behave. And he has a lot of fun. Super good talker, as you can see. So that's why we're here. And we appreciate all the followers out there who have recommended to us that we do this. And we're going to have a lot of fun with it, as you can see. But tell us some more, all right? So that was the time in New York City when the Heat came back from 15 or 20 to beat the Knicks in the first round of the NBA playoffs. That year they went and played Denver in the finals and lost. All right.
So now let's.
All right, so then.
There's some soccer questions, Dad.
Okay, but let's keep talking about the evolution of winning soccer. You know what evolution means?
Yes.
What does it mean?
It means through, like the life cycle of the winning soccer.
Good one. That's a good one. Very good one. Okay. So at this point, all right, we have, let's say, 10,000 TikTok followers for winning soccer. Okay.
See, you guys, TikTok was our main platform at the beginning.
But for some reason, it's not growing as much right now, TikTok. We're stuck on 75,000 followers, and it's just not growing. Right now, what's growing the most for us is IG, okay, the Instagram. I had thought that when Wynn became a
partner program,
a Google partner where he now gets paid. Okay, we saw an immediate spike in followers and earnings within 60 days of Wynn becoming a YouTube partner, but that's also slowed, right? And so I have to figure out why it slowed and come up with a new strategy. I think that the videos that we're doing of just Wynn in the bedroom are probably getting a little boring. So we have to come up with some new ideas. Love to hear all your ideas out there on some cool videos we can do for Wynn, right? This is a new thing we're doing now is the podcast. So I think this should probably grow subscribers. But listen, this is not an easy thing. Okay?
Guys, this is not even close to being easy. TikTok was our main platform at the beginning.
But for some reason, it's not growing as much right now. I have to figure out why it slowed and come up with a new strategy. I think that the videos that we're doing of just Wynn in the bedroom are probably getting a little boring. So we have to come up with some new ideas. Love to hear all your ideas out there on some cool videos we can do for Wynn. This is a new thing we're doing now is the podcast.
It's super expensive and it's super hard, actually. Sometimes I don't want to come back from school and do these videos, but I do it just for you guys.
Really tell us the truth here. Really dig deep into your heart, okay? And when you say like, this is for you, like, what do you want for the followers? Like what would you like to see happen to these people?
I only want the best for you guys. Whatever you put your mind to, whatever you want to do, that's for you. You know in your heart that you're going to become good at that. You know that you want to do that. And if you really, really want to do it and you're really, really hungry for it, then nothing will stop you. For me, that's soccer. If you ever have something you really want to do and you really think you can become good at it, just practice every single day. Practice makes perfect.
So you're really trying to inspire is the right word, right? Inspire others. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. How do you inspire others?
By making motivation videos. Guys, stop the negative self-talk and soccer videos. I took a deep breath and I stepped up. I banged it right over the wall.
You inspire others by leading by example. When you get up on Wednesdays at 6 a.m. in the morning to go practice before school, you're leading by example. When you eat a healthy diet, when you eat your eggs and your protein shake, you're leading by example. That inspires others to do the same sort of behavior. The thing that impresses me the most, your dedication to soccer. You play 6 days a week, and I really believe if you continue at this pace, you can be the best player in the world. There's no stopping you. Anybody out there, and when I tell everybody my story, okay, and the struggles that I had as a youth and what I've overcame in my life to where I'm at now and the deal that I'm doing as we speak, once I get this deal done, I'll tell you guys all about it, okay? I'm also going to inspire people, but like, it's about Wynn. And so the thing, Wynn, about you that's truly amazing, okay, is your ability to connect with people.
Yeah, so let me tell you guys. So at Miami Country Day, we have this thing on March 12th. We have something called the student-led conference. And we have this Google Slides, and we show them all this stuff. And one of my slides is, what are you super good at? I said, I'm super good at connecting with people. I'm super good at making friends with someone. I'm not shy of saying, hi, how are you? What's your name? What are you doing today? What's your hobby? So that's a super good thing that I have. It's like a superpower.
So, Wynn, tell us more about this parent, what's the thing called? Child-led conference?
Student-led conference.
So tell us more about it. Like, what are you going to say up there? Do I need to come?
Okay, so you need to come.
March 12th is my bid deadline date. That's when they submit all the offers on my deal. It's a great day. That's next Wednesday. Go on.
All right. And you come. You have a great time. You have the book fair. We can go buy some books. And yeah, I never knew you. I know that you never read books when you were younger, but I do.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So tell me more about this conference. Like, are you going to say something up there?
We're in my room, and I'm gonna be, we have a TV in our room.
Yeah, just
to show off the math and stuff for everything. And I'm going to show you all the stuff. I'm going to show you my slideshow, my Google Docs, my Google Drive, and all what I've been working. I have 5 paragraphs of stuff that I'm going to be reading to you. And I have about 50 slides that I'm going to be telling you. I have a lot of stuff. We've been preparing this about February 14th, Valentine's Day.
So tell me how you decided that when they said your number one attribute was connecting with people. Like tell me more about that.
I said that.
Yeah, I know, but like, how did you come up with that?
Can I push my share in?
Yeah, but tell me how you came up with that.
Okay, how I came up with that is that the best thing about me is that I'm not shy.
If someone's shy, how do they overcome being shy?
Practice.
Practice what?
You practice going up to someone and saying, hi, what's your name? What's your hobby? What do you like doing? That's how you build having conversations with people, become more outgoing and become less shy. So if you guys are shy out there, do not worry. Just say to yourself, let's just practice and go up to people and say, I can do this. I know what to say. I've been planning this for a day. I've been thinking about it. I've dreamed about it, what I can do for the next day at school, at practice, at soccer practice, basketball practice, golf practice, mini golf practice. You say, hi. Okay, now I'm going to say to you, okay, I'm shy and and I'm scared to talk to people.
Okay, go on.
Okay. Hi, Brett. Hi, what's your name?
Brett.
Nice to meet you, Brett. What's your favorite thing to do?
Eat spaghetti bolognese.
Same, that's super good. And what's your favorite hobby?
Playing soccer.
Playing soccer? Same. I love playing soccer. And what do you think when you get older, what do you want to be?
Real estate developer.
Okay, so soccer and real estate. Same. Yep.
Great. So then if you're the shy person, you have to, what's the close?
What's the close?
The close is...
Hi, Brett. Thank you, Brett. Nice meeting you. And let's talk to each other tomorrow.
No, it's not the close.
It is.
No, it's not. The close is, if you're the shy person...
Did I mess up?
If you're the shy person, the close is, would you like to come over to my house this weekend?
Sorry, yep, messed up.
And we can kick the soccer ball together, and we can, hang out a little bit, right? If you're the shy kid, remember, in life, if you're in a conversation or if you're any sort of dealing with someone, you always have to have an objective and then a close, right? Like if you're chatting with a girl, like what's the objective? To get the girl to come over to your house, right? So like you want to close with something where you say, would you like to come over to the house?
Okay.
All right.
I should step behind that too.
So how do you feel today?
I feel amazing. Now, can we answer some soccer questions, please?
Yeah, but we have a lot of podcasts left. We can't run out of stuff in the first day here.
Okay, cool. So no, I don't care. We're learning about
All
soccer.
right, so soccer. So tell me about soccer.
Okay, so guys, I'm going to tell you something. Super true. I'm 4 years old. I'm playing soccer for Super Soccer Stars.
Which is what? What is Super Soccer
Which
Stars?
is a no league practice.
No, what Super Soccer Stars is it's for very young kids to learn how to kick the ball and play. It's not a competitive league because you can't have a competitive league at the age of 4, okay? Right? So it's a fun thing to do on the weekends where you go to the park with a coach and you kick the ball around.
Yep. And
Now, I have a video of you playing Super Soccer Stars, and Mom's dad was visiting from England.
I did a very good
And
play.
you kicked the ball 3 times from the start into the goal. It was like this. You started here, and the goal was here, and you went 1, 2, 3, 4. I couldn't believe it. I said, this is the next Pelé.
So, I did that. Matter of fact, I actually quit. I did not want to do it. I literally hated it. I hated it. I never wanted to go. My parents literally made me get out the door to go to, what was it?
Flamingo Park.
Flamingo Park. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. So I quit for about 3 years, and at 3 years I'm 7. So I say, Mom, I kind of want to play some soccer again. And my mom goes, okay, I'll look for you. So my mom scrolls through Instagram like she does every day, all day, every day, 24/7.
Come on.
And
Be kind.
she sees Juventus Academy. So then she presses on it and she sees, oh, maybe Wynn will like this. So then she tells me, I start jumping up and down, and I'm super happy. So then my mom tries out for a tryout. So
She takes you to the tryout.
she takes us to the tryout at Legacy Park. And
That's in Miami.
that's in Miami. And I was playing, didn't score any goals. I was literally just trying my
You
best.
didn't really know how to play,
I didn't really know how to play.
right?
But when I
But they saw that you had some skill.
But they saw
and
when
that
I
you were
had some
putting in a
skill.
lot of effort, which is very important in life to put in effort.
dedication.
Yes.
And when, a month later?
No.
2 weeks later?
I don't know the timing, but they
Yeah,
sent
probably
an
2
email.
weeks later, they sent an email. Congratulations, Wynn Thomas Cheddick has made it to Juventus Academy. So I
So
come
this
back.
was 3 years ago.
This is 3 years ago. I'm actually in Temple Shalom. Okay, I walk in the door, and my mom goes, "Look at you, new soccer star," and I go, "Yes! Yes! I'm so excited! Mom, when's the next practice? When's the next game? I'm
When's
so
the
excited."
first practice?
Okay, when's the first practice? Okay.
Yeah.
And I go. I have a blast. I have this connection with the ball. I just love it so much now. I just can't love anything more.
All right, so the
then
first-
I do it all day, every day, nonstop. Next season after the next season, and here I am in ONE FC, the best club in the world. Now I'm the next team, and just having a blast.
Right. So we'll get to ONE FC later. But The first game that Wynn played in, this is 3 years ago, he's on Juventus Academy. Wynn didn't know how to line up on the field.
Oh, yeah.
And so now I'm sitting in the bleachers watching these kids get ready for kickoff, and Wynn is on the wrong side of the field with the other team. And I'm yelling, Wynn! And Wynn was the center. He was the striker. Okay, so he had to kick the ball back or to the sides to get the game started, and he had no idea how to do it. And the evolution of Juventus was fantastic for Wynn because he really learned the game. He was practicing again 3 to 5 days a week, and it was a great time. So tell us more about Juventus.
Juventus was an amazing club. It really taught me how to play the game. It really taught me what the concept of soccer was. I really had a lot of friends there, and I really had a blast. We won a couple tournaments, and, it was really fun for me. I could really learn what I really wanted to do. I just had, a connection with it.
Right, so you learned the game, you learned positions.
Yep.
Okay.
But that was the first couple weeks.
I think you learned about team camaraderie and team chemistry.
And how to pass the ball, how to shoot the ball.
And how to be a good teammate. Okay. And I think Wynn struggled a lot with when a teammate made a mistake, Wynn would kind of jump down their throat, right? Rather than bigging him up and giving him constructive criticism, right? Because you were one of the better players on the team. When someone made a mistake, you kind of got on their back, right? But after you were spoken to by the coach and by Mom and I, you immediately changed that behavior. It also happened to you at 1FC this year. A couple kids made a mistake. You told them they sucked. They complained. And then we had to talk to you, and we worked it out. But that's actually like a natural behavior from a star, right? Like when you look at Michael Jordan and you look at Tom Brady.
Let's talk about Michael
Okay,
Jordan.
we can talk about MJ. They also got on their teammates,
right.
okay, and would tell their teammates come on, you suck, you got to do better. But the result was the teammates got better. They played tougher, they played stronger, okay, because the star was kind of riding them. And so
let's talk about MJ here. Okay, so in high school he's at college, right?
Yeah, went to North Carolina.
The high school team never even accepted him. So guys, if you
so he was so the real story is as a freshman, so that's 9th grade, he was cut from the varsity team, right? So in high school there's junior varsity and there's varsity, and usually the 9th and 10th graders play JV and the 11th and 12th graders play varsity. But if you're an amazing 9th or 10th grader, you make it to varsity. And Jordan wasn't amazing or good enough to be on the varsity team, so he was cut. Okay, then he got a scholarship to UNC, and as a freshman, okay, he had a shot in the corner versus Georgetown to win the national championship. Go on. What else you want to know about him?
So now, ask me some questions, and I want to answer some stuff. Okay, so
so who's the greatest soccer player of all time?
Phil Foden.
Of all time?
In my opinion, yeah.
No, that's a dumb answer.
Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, I mean, Phil Foden's only been in the league, 5 years maybe?
Don't make fun of my goat.
I'm not making fun of your goat.
Stop.
But you can't say, that's like me saying that LaMelo Ball's the greatest basketball player in history. That's a fucking joke. Okay? Right? The greatest basketball players in history are Michael Jordan and LeBron James.
And Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant, yes, love him to death, rest in peace. But LeBron James and Michael Jordan are the two greatest players. LeBron James is 40. He's still playing. That's why I wear his shoes to work out every day. I got all of his shoes because he's the greatest right now. He's the greatest of the last 20 years. Okay?
Bold statement.
No. It's an accurate statement.
Okay, what about MJ?
You should get me on the phone with Stephen A. Smith, and we'll talk about this, okay?
Okay, so now carry on.
Okay.
Ask me some questions.
All right. So why Phil Foden?
Because this Phil Foden is I just literally love him. Okay? How he finesses the ball, how he passes the ball, how his first touch is just amazing. I just love him so much. I had this connection.
What does that mean, first touch?
Okay, the first touch is when the ball's coming and you have a first touch, a magnificent first touch, that carry on the play. Okay, so how I had a connection with soccer, I had a big connection with Phil Foden. When I see him play, I just go, that's my boy right there. Okay.
All right, so we got to do our best to try to get you an interview with Phil Foden. Oh, talk about your Jack Grealish interview.
Okay, so we were TikTok, and my uncle's best friend,
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, friend. Works in Man City, and he got me this interview with Jack Grealish. So
Who's Jack Grealish?
Jack Grealish is an amazing soccer player that plays for Manchester City. Signed a $100 million contract with them. Used to play for Aston Villa. Won the Premier League four times. Yeah. Right, 4 times. Won Champions League. Won FA Cup, and had a magnificent time with Man City, still playing with Man City, but just does not play with them the most because he's normally on the bench. And because there's... Okay, look, guys, if you guys are not playing that much, it's because people are better than you, and you have to take that. You cannot just not take no for an answer. You have to say, okay, because they're better than me, I'm going to take that for fuel. I'm going to say, okay, because they're better than me, I'm going to get better than them. If you're on the B team, if you're on the C team, to say to yourself, okay, I want to make it on the A team. My New Year's resolution is to make it on the A team, okay? So to say to yourself, I know if people are better than you, that's fuel. That's gasoline that's going to put in you, and that's going to make you better. And, yeah.
So Jack Grealish.
Jack Grealish is... I interviewed him, and I asked him a couple questions. We sent the video to him. He answered. I said, hey, Jack. He said,
hey, Wynn.
Hey, Wynn. Hey, Grealish. And I said, who are your favorite teams? He said,
Aston Villa
and Man City. I said, who are your favorite teammates? He said, Holland, Ruben, and Phil. Okay, and yeah.
And then what else did you say?
I said, thank you, Jack. Thank you, Wynn. Peace.
And I got about 4 million views. So now we got to get you an interview with Phil Foden. So tell us more about this first touch, because me not being like a big soccer, I didn't play any soccer growing up. For me, it was basketball and American football. But tell me more about this first touch. I don't understand.
Boy, what do you want to know about it?
Like, what does that mean?
Okay, so pass me the ball.
Okay.
See that first touch?
Yes.
Didn't jiggle around. Didn't go like that. Okay? Just just like that. Just like nothing happened. Like I just like...
So it's like you're catching the ball for a second, and then you're going to make a move after with it, right?
No, that's wrong.
Then what is it?
It's when you just like control the ball super well.
There you go. That's the right answer. You receive a pass and control the ball. Mm-hmm. So explain it clearly.
Yeah. Your teammate passes you the ball, and you controlled it super well.
And then what do you do?
And then you carry on the play. You pass the ball. You shoot the ball. Whatever you want to do. You dribble the ball.
So Phil Foden's got a very nice first touch.
Amazing first touch.
Where's he from, Phil Foden?
Manchester, England.
And he plays for Man City?
Yep.
What number is he?
47.
Why is
Guys, let me tell you a story about 47. Okay, so his grandpa actually died at the age of 47. His grandpa was basically his father, okay? He took him to every practice, every game, and he was just a really, really special thing to him. And when he died at 47, R.I.P., he just said, because he's my idol and because he is just the best thing that ever happened to me, he's going to be my jersey number. He's going to be a place on my neck that has the tattoo 47, and he's going to be that special thing.
How many goals does he have this year?
7.
Not that many.
Okay, he won Player of the Year last year, but he's just not doing the best this year. But, he's scored a couple goals. 7's...
Yeah, so what's the problem with Man City this year?
Okay, I'll tell you a lot of stuff about this. First of all, Pep is going through a lot of things. I actually made a video.
Who's Pep?
Pep Guardiola. I actually made a video on
this. Who is he?
He's the coach of Manchester City.
We have to assume on this podcast that not everybody knows everything that we're talking about.
Okay, so I actually made a video about this on my YouTube, Insta, and TikTok. But Pep has a stuff going on off the pitch and on the pitch. Off the pitch is that... Okay, Pep Guardiola, the manager and coach of Manchester City, the best team in the world, in my opinion. Okay, so he has stuff going on the pitch and off the pitch. He has a divorce going on with his wife because he signed another contract with Man City, and people don't really want to live in Manchester. The weather is bad, okay?
Well,
so then...
She doesn't have to live in Manchester. because he coaches there. But go on.
Okay, so then
Is this fake news or is this real
it's
news?
real news. If you want to look it up right now,
All right,
Google.
go on, because I don't like fake news.
Okay, so then it happens, and they got divorced, and I bet Pep Guardiola super
They're
sad.
already divorced, or are they going through a divorce?
Going through a divorce,
So you're saying that he has some personal problems off the field that are causing
they
him
have
to
3
not.
kids with each other, 15 years of marriage.
So he's not coaching well because of these personal problems.
Yes.
Okay, what else?
Okay, Man City's defense is really lacking. Ruben Diaz is getting old. Akanji has an injury, and Ake just been got off of an injury. Okay, let's think about some
Who was
other
that
stuff.
great guy that I like? He's gone off the team. He played defense too. Big legs, big guy.
Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker, I like him.
Okay, Kyle Walker went to AC Milan because he just
He
didn't
played defense, right?
play defense, played right back.
Yeah, he was good. That could be a reason why they're losing.
That could be another reason why he's losing, because
And how
he's
about
super fast.
Rodri?
Rodri's on fire. Your defense is terrified. Rodri's on fire. Who? Ah, la 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 la
All right,
la la.
but he's been hurt, right?
He's been hurt. Tore his ACL in the 3rd week against Arsenal, and
And so that could be a reason why they're not having a good season.
he won the Ballon d'Or. Amazing player.
What is the Ballon d'Or?
The Ballon d'Or is a prestigious trophy that you win if you're the best player of the year. So, for example, if you play basketball or football, imagine if it's made for football. Imagine Tyreek Hill was the best player and people voted for him to be the best
MVP.
player, the MVP. So yeah, the Ballon d'Or is the MVP, but for soccer.
Yeah, but is it just the Premier League or is it the entire European
It's
League?
the whole entire league. It could be a Saudi Arabian player, just soccer.
Right, so it's actually more of a prestigious award than an MVP award in America because it's the entire world's MVP.
Yeah, it's not just one league.
Right, that's pretty cool.
But then
I didn't know that.
in leagues, there's called the Player of the Year. Phil Foden won that last year.
Oh, so there's also a Premier League MVP.
And La Liga and Liga and
So Foden won Player of the Year in the Premier League, but Rodri won the Ballon d'Or.
yeah.
Why
but
wouldn't Rodri win the Player of the Year for the Premier League?
it's voting?
It doesn't make sense, right?
It does.
You would think that the player would win MVP for his league, and then he'd also be a candidate for MVP for the world.
He was a candidate.
Yeah, no, but it doesn't make sense to me. Does it make sense to you? That someone could be
It's voting, Dad.
someone could not be MVP of their league, but be the MVP of the whole world. That makes no sense. That's wrong. I understand it's voting. It's voted by journalists. That's who vote. All right. What else about
I
Man
don't make the
City?
rules.
So what place is Man City in?
They're in 4th place right now.
So what does that mean?
So if they're playing Nottingham Forest this week, 4 versus 3. If they win, they go up to 3rd as well.
But what does that mean? Like the places in the Premier League? Why does that matter?
Okay, so there's 20 places in every single league, right? 20 places. And if you're in the 4th, if you're in 4th to 1, then you get promoted to the Champions League. Okay, so next season that means you'll be in the Champions League. If you're in 5th, you'll be in the Europa League. If you're in 6th, you'll be in the Conference League. Okay? And all of the other teams are fine. But the 17th, 18th, the 18th, 19th, and 20th, if you guys are at the last game of the season and you're in that spot, you guys are relegated and go to the championship.
Okay. So this is much different than American sports.
Yep.
Okay, because in American sports, once you're in the NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL,
Nothing happens. You're just in there.
right? And if you're in last place, usually you get the first draft pick, okay, the following year.
So it's
unless
different.
it's the NBA, which is a
The
lottery.
best team gets the best things. The worst teams get the worst things.
So you're saying that in the European Soccer League, if you're in the bottom 4 of the 20,
Bottom 3.
bottom 3, you go to the next league below your league. You get relegated.
Yeah, and then the people in the championship, if you're in the top 3, then you get promoted to the Premier League. So swap for 3 every
So
every
who's
year.
in the top 3 right now of the Champions League?
It's championship.
Championship.
Leeds United, Burnley. Hey Siri, what are the top 3 teams in the championship? Coming up in first is Leeds United. My friends actually own that team. Okay, then coming up in second is Sheffield United. And coming in third is Burnley.
So those 3 teams will get moved up from.
No, you're wrong. Okay. But
What do you mean I'm wrong? You said those are the 3 teams.
if
If they finish the season.
For example, if the league ended today, they would get promoted.
Right.
But Sunderland and Coventry and West Brom, Bristol City's in 7th, West Brom is in 6th, Coventry's in 5th, and Sunderland's in 4th. If they somehow win and they go up to 3rd, then and the season ended, then they would go to the Premier League.
I understand. The season ended today.
If the season ended today, Burnley, Sheffield United, and Leeds United would go to the Prem, and Luton Town. Sorry, Leicester City, Ipswich Town, and what am I? I'm losing my memory. And sorry about this, guys. Premier League standings. Sorry, standing. Southampton, Leicester City, and Ipswich Town would get relegated, and Leeds United, Sheffield United, and
Who's going to
Burnley.
win the Ballon d'Or this year?
Mohamed Salah or Rafinha?
Mohamed Salah is amazing.
Yeah, basically, he just defines gravity. He's just crazy.
He's a really great player.
Unbelievable.
What team is he on?
Liverpool,
Where's he from?
Egypt.
All right. Well, I think this has been pretty good the first day.
How long have we been here for?
Over an hour.
Just finished an hour.
So we're wrapping up our first podcast, and next week we're going to do another podcast of going live.